I think that when you make a transition from founders, when you do 31 acquisitions, building a culture where people want to come to work and are thrilled and inspired about the work we do is first and foremost. And second, I think that the consumer is going to demand more from an advisor in the future than they do today. Investments is truly a commodity. I think most parts of financial planning will become a commodity. So I think you're going to have to think about how to how to engage a client about their overall life, whether it's, what do I do after I retire? If I retire at 55, I'm probably going to live 40 more years. What does that life look like? Or the health and wealth side of that equation. I think the days of I'm either an investment manager or I do a simple financial plan 5 years from now, I think those will be commodities. And I think AI is a bit like Y2K. I think everyone thinks, well, really, how important is AI going to be? I just came from a conference, and what they're doing today with AI, and it's in the early stages from a financial planning perspective, can take like a normal financial planning meeting prep time is like 45 minutes to, let's say, 90 minutes. Using AI technology, I watched them put together a presentation in 6 minutes. 6 minutes. Yeah,
Wow.
it was wow. And so, I think that it hasn't hit this industry yet, but I think that it's going to be the biggest transformational change that we've seen in the last 30 years.
That will enable your advisors to be able to deliver that level of service.
Exactly, right? Because if you think about, the ability to kind of scan the universe, to come up with a plan, to get the best proposals, to look at healthcare, to look at longevity, not having to do that level of research and actually focusing on the relationship, I think is going to be the big turning point.
And you've mentioned a few times, 31 acquisitions in 5 years. What pace are you targeting? Is a similar pace for Allworth's acquisitions year over year, or does it depend?
Yeah, you sound like my private equity owners right now, Meg. So it's quite simple, right? The market dictates everything here, which is, we want to buy firms and integrate them to be part of our culture. And it really the biggest dictate of that is they need to have firms that are for sale. And so, this is an aging generation of financial advisors. I would like to see us probably do bigger deals versus the ones we've done in the past that are, a bit more EBITDA driven versus kind of smaller deals. And, I think this year is probably going to be our best year ever on acquisitions. And so, I think the next 3 to 5 years are still going to be very robust on that front. What I care about is, the advisors and the employees inside of Allworth are inspired to come to work every day. If that happens, they're going to do the best job possible for clients. And I think one thing that makes Allworth different, if you kind of look at the landscape in the RIA community, is most people are going up market, right? Ultra high net worth. We're really a firm that's there for the millionaire next door. And, I think, to me, that's very inspiring because those are the folks that usually are taken advantage of, that have worked their entire life to save up, $500,000, $1 million, and one financial mistake can ruin their retirement. And for me, that's why I come to work every day, which is making sure those individuals get the best quality advice and that we help them achieve their financial dreams.